Good morning, children. In our last class, we have studied about Notepad. Now, let us study about WordPad. So, what is a WordPad? So, a WordPad accessory offers you very basic word processing. That is, whatever word related things can be performed using WordPad. It can be opened from the start menu, that is, from start, go to all programs, from the all programs go to accessories and then open WordPad. You can use WordPad to compose and print simple documents such as memos, letters, like that. So this is the WordPad window. Unlike the text editor accessory Notepad, Windows 7 WordPad supports rudimentary paragraph formatting in the form of indents, bullets, and numbered list, paragraph text alignment, along with text enhancement such as new fonts, font sizes, and text effects such as bold, italic, underline, strike through, under subscript, superscript. So these all functions can be performed on text using WordPad. The program even supports the addition of graphics, such as we can add photos, animations to the text, photos to the text document. WordPad automatically saves its document in Microsoft's .rtf file format, that is rich text file format. That is the file which is written in WordPad, which is composed in WordPad, is saved in the form of .rtf, that is rich text file format, which full-fledged word processing programs such as Microsoft Word can readily open. That is, a file which is written in WordPad can be opened using Microsoft Word also. Simply click the WordPad button, highlight Save As on its drop down menu. Then select the new format on the sub menu. Rich text document, open office XML document, open document text, or plain text document. So in a WordPad, let us see what are the different buttons on the WordPad. So first you can see the menu button. First one is the menu button, then this is the active tab, that is which tab has been opened, that is the active tab. Then the interactive tab, so which tab has not been opened is the inactive tab. Then a group, you can see a paragraph group. Then here is the individual control. Then this is the ruler. Using this ruler we can adjust the spacing of the paragraph. Then here is the zoom control, that is we can zoom our content page in a zoom in and zoom out. Now let us see WordPad buttons. So it is the small box on the left of the home tab. However, the mouse pointer over the box, it will tell you that it contains functions that enable you to open, save, print, or do other options on your document. Click on the drop down arrow beside the small box to open the menu for options to create a new file, open a file, save a file, and for the page setup of the page to print upon and to exit a WordPad. So these are the WordPad buttons that can be used to open a new document. If the document is currently there, then open can be used. Then to save the file, save button, or if you want to save in a different location, then save as. Then to print button. Then page setup to change the page format or anything. So these are the different options in the WordPad button. Then next one is Home tab. So the Home tab has 5 groups. They are clipboard, font, paragraph, insert, and editing. So Home tab as clipboard, then font, then paragraph, then insert and editing. So first one is clipboard group. 3 options are available. They are cut, copy and paste. So cut, copy and paste. So font group use these commands for font formatting. Font style. Click on down arrow for other font styles. So font style can be any Calibri, Arial, so many font signs are there. Then in font size, their size can be changed. Using font size of the font can be changed. Then third one, this is to change, to enlarge the text, that is capital A and small a. Enlarge the highlighted text. Then fourth one, this is for bold, this is for italics, this is for underline. So there are shortcut keys also for that. They are Ctrl plus B for bold, then Ctrl plus I for italics and Ctrl plus U for underline. Then if you want to strike through a particular text, then there is a strike through. The seventh one is strike through, that is places lines through text to indicate it is to be deleted. Then to add subscript or superscript, we have eighth one, you can see number 8, to add subscript. Another option is Control plus equal to. Then for adding superscript, fifth one, whether it should be left aligned, the paragraph should be left aligned, or it should be center aligned, or right aligned, or it should be aligned whole. Then next group is insert group. So in a WordPad, the next type of group is, you can see here, the insert group. So the insert group, there's the first one is picture. To insert pictures in the document. This insert group is used to insert pictures in the document. Then paint drawing, to insert paint objects in the document. That is, from the paint we can insert anything into our WordPad. Then date and time, we can insert our current date and time in our WordPad. Then insert objects such as graphs, text, images. Images can be inserted through picture. Any object like graph or text can be inserted through insert object. The next one is view tab. Click on the view tab, that is the next option. In the first tab is the menu button, then home, then view. You can see here the view tab. Then in the view tab, click on the view tab to see three groups. They are zoom, show or hide and settings. Three groups are there. First one zoom, second one show or hide, then third one settings. So zoom, this allows you to zoom in or out. Zoom in or out. Then show or hide. Show or hide shows the ruler on the top of the WordPad. You have seen a ruler. That show will show the ruler or measurement on top of your document. If we untick on that, the ruler will be hidden. Then we can tick on the status bar also here. If we untick here, then the ruler will disappear, and if we untick here, the status bar also will get disappear. Then the settings, to change the different settings of the WordPad. Okay, thank you children.